But if you're catching me live, you'll see one of the red lives. And then if you tap on the screen, you'll see 3 little white dots appear. And you can click there to turn on live notifications. That will let you know when I'm coming live. Having trouble with my teeth and speaking all of a sudden, sorry. And then, hey YouTube, thanks for joining me. If you would go ahead, click subscribe, hit the bell, click the all the things. Okay? So, once you hop on, please let me know that you're here. And I would love to say hi. And it doesn't always tell us who's here, so be sure to let me know, okay? Alright, so tonight I am going to be doing what I'm calling quick makeup. I put out a little thing out there earlier if you would love to see another 10-minute makeup day. So I decided, why not? And I have all my blushes laying out here in front of me because I'm trying to decide what color. So if you have a favorite, go ahead and shout it out. That's my old Serene. I wish I could use it. But I've got 4 to choose from. Yeah, 4 to choose from. Couple are shimmers, maybe 2 or 3 are shimmers and 1 matte now that I think about it. So I've got this green on. I've got some pants that kind of have like a florally pattern with some stripes. And so I'm trying to figure out which color will go best. And I'm kind of thinking maybe the sweet color will. I know that I said 10-minute makeup and you're probably all like, girl, get on with the show. Meaning move it forward. But you know, it's always fun to just come on, hang out, and talk. I don't plan on being super long tonight. So if you are catching me live and you see the red live, that means I'm live. If I'm not, you're catching the replay. So go ahead and put hashtag replay if you are catching that. If you're here with us, meaning my husband and I, he's always my guru, my sidekick, my everything, really. Thanks, babe. Thanks for hopping on. So it's always fun to hang out, and I forget where I was going with that. I get thrown off because I talk about my hubby and I get all excited. So anyway, I think I was saying something to the effect of, I know I was trying to keep it short and sweet tonight. So anywho, so I'm going to tell you the products that I'm using before I start. Sorry, the teeth are giving me issues tonight. I apologize. And then if you want to go ahead and grab your stuff too, so you can work right along with me. Hey, Lucy Lou. Hi, honey. Thanks for hopping on. So I'll grab everything, and then if you want to do your makeup with me so you can kind of see what you can do to bring yourself some life in the face, right? We always kind of want to be all like, oh, I look so drab today. I need to brighten up my face. So, okay. So I was just telling my husband before we got on what products I was going to use, and I'm hoping I remembered everything. Hey. And so I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including my primer. I'm trying to think. Oh, eyeshadow. I'm like, I know I'm missing something. So I'm trying to think of what color of eyeshadow, and then we'll get started. While we're doing all this, I'm going to try and keep my eye on the time. I can't remember, honey, if we ever figured out a timer, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking either some purples or greens for the shadows. I may even just do 1 color of shadow. And honestly, now that I'm looking at it, maybe I will just do this one. This one is super pretty, real nice and elegant, simple. We'll just do that one. That one's called Abounding. So, okay. Now, you can choose to use whichever brushes, obviously, that you use. For me, I really love our Kabuki brush. It's a Younique brush. This one here. Use it all the time for my BB cream and my spray foundation. So, without further ado, we will get started, okay? So, let's go ahead and we're going to start with our primer. So we're kind of looking at the time, we're about 7:37 Central here. I'm going to put some of this on, we'll kind of let it set for a minute. It's best with the primer to do that so it can make sure that your skin is ready for all this makeup you're going to put on. I'm using one of the new primers. It's the hydrating primer, and I have to say I absolutely love it. I may have put a little bit too much on my finger, but it kind of goes on like liquid, but it feels nice and cool when you put it on your face. I do like to prime my eyes even though I use an eye primer, which I just realized I forgot to grab that too. So here we are. Okay, so we're still at 7:37. We'll wait till about 7:38 and 30 seconds to kind of let this sit. So while we're doing that, I'm going to grab my eye primer. And then that is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. Okay. And then we'll try and get all of this done in that time. Okay. So with the liquid foundation, you're going to want to shake it as my lip gloss rolls away. Sorry if it's kind of loud in the mic there, but you want to shake any of the liquid things that you have. I haven't been shaking my face primer. I probably should, but since I just used it on Monday, my husband's dancing over there. Since I used it on Monday, oh, I forgot to get a towel. I figured it's probably good. Okay, so of course I'm out of paper towels too. So we're working in the spray foundation. I'm spraying it just lightly onto my brush. Okay, I'm using the color Organza. He thinks it's a trick. My hubby's trying to pick my dog up. And so, shade Organza, as I'm trying to get my train of thought back. And remember, we're kind of working quick, because if you're thinking, girl, I gotta get out the door, I don't have time for this, I will show you, okay? So I'm going to kind of go not as like extravagant, if that makes sense. And I'm just going to kind of lightly keep spraying as I spray myself and get this in. I am going to do up on my eyelids just because I like to have this all a nice even look. Okay. And then this is a very buildable one. So if you're really wanting to have full coverage, you can kind of keep adding layer upon layer. So I'm just going to grab a little bit more of this here, kind of get under my eyes, and then what I'm going to do is kind of keep stippling. So we'll stipple everything all over, okay? Now I know we kind of went into about 1.5 minutes of doing this, but I'm going to show you here kind of how we can keep going real quick. If you need to, you can take your blending bud, spray a little bit of the spray foundation. Thank you, honey. Sorry, trying to keep on time here. Thank you, babe. So then you can just kind of stick it in the places that maybe you can't get to with your brush. It does stay in the sponge really well, I'll tell you that. Okay, so here we are. Now we're going to go ahead and wipe off everything that I just sprayed all over. And hey, Wendy, how are ya? All right, so what am I missing? Oh, pretty, thank you. Thank you, doll. You're beautiful yourself. So we're going to take some sweet blush. I don't know if I'm using the right blush brush, but that's okay. Okay. So then we're going to go ahead and do the eye primer. That way we can let that sit. Hi, Dad. How are you guys? Okay, so then you can just let that sit in. And again, you just take a tiny little bit. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my lip gloss. And I am using the Lucrative lip gloss in Luxe. And I honestly have not had time to see if it's in stock. It's a really pretty neutrally nude color. Okay. This lip gloss is not sticky. It goes on really, really nice. It's actually one of my new favorites. Okay, enough fussing around with that. Just do the best you can because, you know, we're running out the door, right? Okay, so now we're going to do our eyeshadow. Always feel a little hair right there. Okay, let's use this one. So I'm going to use a Real Techniques medium shadow brush. Sorry, I was focusing on it because the way the color of the writing on the purple is just, it's difficult to read. Okay, so I'm going to come in and we've got the primer on now. Okay, when I use my primer, I tend to just pat my shadow because it kind of gives like a tacky consistency. Maybe sticky if you want to call it that. So I just pat it where I want to put it. Okay. And I think we still have enough time. We've got, what, 5 minutes left? What time did I start? 7:37? I can't remember. What was it, babe?
What was your time frame?
Huh?
What was your time frame?
10 minutes.
Oh, you should have told me. I could have put a timer.
That's what I was asking you about, but I don't think you heard me.
Oh, sorry.
My hubby's like, oops. It's okay, babe. So if you were watching before and I said 7:37, I think it was. So we've got what? 4 minutes left? Okay, so we're doing good. This could have been a 5-minute makeup, maybe a 7-minute makeup. Okay, so if we want, we could add another shadow color. It's up to you. Especially if you're a mom on the go or you just, you know, you need to get somewhere. This would be a good option. Okay. All right. Then the other thing I did forget, and I actually ordered more. I'm using one of our limited setting sprays. I forgot that. So what, 6 items are you going to use? So love that lip color. I know, isn't it pretty? It's spelled Luxe. And I think they're 15. It comes in a tube like this. And this one's really pretty too, Lucy. And for anyone else that loves kind of neutral, nudie colors, this one's called Lucid. I think I used this, was it my last live or the one before? I can't remember. But if you want, I can send you a picture of what it looked like too with that one. But yes, this is really pretty. I love this one. I'm kind of into the neutrally nude shades. I really tend to like those. Okay, so we got blush. Now we just need to do our mascara and then we'll do our setting spray. Okay. I'm gonna grab, let's see, is this one? Can't remember. Sometimes I don't take off, I don't take off the covers on the mirrors. I forget. But I like to use those for being up close. You want it? Yes, I know, right? Super pretty.
Lip gloss?
It's the Lucrative lip gloss.
I'm just gonna see if I know.
Sorry. I was confused. I'm like, what are we talking about? So I'm going to use the Epic Mascara, the Moodstruck Epic Mascara in the color black in the waterproof. I am a fan of all of ours, but when I first started wearing mascara, I really got into brown, and then it took me forever to kind of come around to want black. Why, I don't know. Are we still here?
Yeah,
What's happening?
Yeah, just having
Okay. Having some hiccups.
that.
And so I ended up actually starting to like black mascara. And now I like both colors. But then I really got into waterproof. So I don't know how you are with your makeup routines, but waterproof is always a good thing, especially if you're at a wedding and you cry or something. Huh?
Nikki's on.
Oh, hey, Nikki. Sometimes it's not always telling me, hey, honey. I'm like, I can't see who's here. So that's why when you come on, everyone, make sure you tell me you're here, because it doesn't always tell me. Okay, so we've got 1 minute left. How about that? Okay, and even got some talk time in here. And I'm just going to actually do my top lashes, okay? Oh, you hate waterproof? Yeah. And that's okay. Everyone loves their own kind of thing, right? And that is okay. So there's the link. When we get done here, it'll be a live link, but that's the link for the lip gloss down below in the comments. I don't know if you all can see that now. I think you should be able to. And actually, we're at 10 minutes. With about, what, 20 seconds to spare? Voila! And setting spray, it don't take long. I almost just took my liquid spray. Oops. Okay, so makeup done. Okay, we just hit the 11 minutes. I finished when it still said 7:47. Okay, so if you're looking for something quick, okay, I did my primer, my face primer. Okay, I did my blush. You shouldn't be buying makeup. Aw. And then I did my lip gloss, my eye primer, my spray foundation, my mascara, and in here my eyeshadow. Okay. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products in 10 minutes. Can't beat that, right? If you wanted to make it 5 minutes, you could do, of course, your primer, okay? If you don't want to use eye primer and you're not a fan, no biggie, right? So you could even do this. How about this? If you're doing 5 minutes, right here, okay? So your spray foundation, your primer, obviously, then spray foundation. You can use this for blush and your eyeshadow, and then your lips, and out the door. You don't want setting spray, you don't have to do it. This setting spray I love. I'm hoping they bring it back. But the one that we have right now, or we have a setting powder. This is the Touch Behold one. I'm almost out of this, so I've been saving it till my new one comes. But this one here, it kind of makes like a shimmery, dewy look, okay? She does. Lucy does do wonderful organization videos. You should check it out. Okay. So this is just extra, okay? Not counting this as part of the 10 minutes. So if you want to set your face, again, a good one is the Touch Behold setting spray, or we have the setting powder, okay? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing. But if you do have any questions, be sure to send me a message. I did remember to take a before picture. Woot woot! I kind of get bad at that sometimes because we're all just in the midst of everything right now, right? Just trying to make sure we're staying on track, doing our thing, chugging along. By the way, I hope you all are well. Okay, so if you ever need to talk, I know we're all kind of going through a big change right now, right? So I'm here, okay? Lending ears, willing to talk if you need anything. But I will list everything in the comments, okay? And I took my before picture, I'll take an after picture. But I just wanted to come on and show you how you can do a quick routine and look just all dolled up. Okay, so we're at Wednesday. I do Mondays and Wednesdays, 7:30 p.m. Central. So I will see you all again this next coming Monday and Wednesday. I hope you have a great week, and let me know if you need anything. Bye, everyone.